Hi everyone, Bianca here from the vitalityguideforwomen.com, and this is my very first video of 2013, and today we're going to be talking about kombucha and brewing. Now if you follow me on Twitter at vitalityguide, you know that I am sort of kombucha obsessed. And that's because this stuff is the elixir of life. That's actually what it was called in ancient Eastern times, because it helps to revitalize the liver, repopulate healthy digestive flora, and just make us feel vibrant and great. So you can buy this at the store, and there's so many brands. There's Tonica, there's GTs, there's Rise, there's a ton of brands out there that you can buy, but they're like $4 a pop. Now, if you're drinking kombucha every single day like I was, that adds up to quite a lot. So I started making my own. Now today I'm going to show you the process of switching over your kombucha batches and making new flavors and what that all entails. So what I have here is my kombucha brew that has been brewing for about 7 days. Now your first kombucha brew, when you get your mother, you're going to want to brew that for about 30 days. You just want your mother to get big, to get strong, to get healthy, and then every other brew after that is about 7 to 10 days. So I haven't seen what she looks like, this one, for about 3 days, so it's the unveiling. And this flavor is lemon ginger, and I'm really, really excited to try it. So yeah, wow, okay, lemon ginger. And I'm gonna come over there and give you a little bit of a peek. So you can see the mother on top, it's crazy. So what we wanna do, and what we have here in this pot is I made tea. So I used 3 green mint tea bags. Now you want to make sure that the tea that you use has no oil. So Earl Grey has bergamot oil, so you don't want to use it. You want to use black tea, green tea. Kombucha loves green tea, but you want to make sure that there's no oils involved. So I have our tea brewing, and I also added 1 cup of sugar. Sugar is the life force of all of this, because the mother eats the sugar and then creates the fermentation, and that's the process. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our mother out, clean hands. Clean hands. I'm going to even just rinse my hands one more time. Clean hands, no rings, no jewelry, no anything, because this is already bacterial culture. So if you add bad bacteria, you are creating a really bad situation. And trust me when I say that you want nothing to do with old fermented tea. So we're just going to grab it, and it's easy to think, oh, she's so delicate and, you know, I don't want to hurt her. This lady is real strong. So look, she's slimy and gross. And so what we're going to do is we're just going to transfer her over here into this tea. Now this tea has been cooled. If it's too hot, she'll die. If it's too cold, she'll die. And you want to just make sure when you look at your mother, you want to make sure that there's no black or moldy spots on her and that it's just sort of the all clear. Now, if you want to share, because sharing is caring, after about your 3rd batch of kombucha, when your mother is pretty well developed, you can start breaking babies off and giving them to friends. That's also very nice. So I'm just going to toss these lemons away. Okay, so next we are going to bottle our kombucha. So the next step in our kombucha brewing process is bottling. So once the kombucha is fermented for 7 to 10 days, you're going to want to bottle it in airtight bottles. The reason for this is going to be the stage where we're going to start building bubbles, where that natural effervescence comes from. So you want airtight bottles, and what we're going to do once we put the kombucha in these bottles is we're going to leave them on the counter to ferment in the bottles for about 2 to 3 days. To keep everything together and simple, I have a kombucha counter right by where I keep my kombucha, so that every morning I just tick it off, so I know how many days I've done a counter ferment and how many days the whole brew has been going for. So you just want to put it in the bottles, just like so. I mean, it's a pretty easy process. So once the kombucha has been put into the bottles, we're going to leave it on the counter for 2 to 3 days, and if you put it in the fridge, fermentation stops. That's when you stop the process and you're kind of like, we're done here. So I'm just going to set these right here in my kombucha shelf, which I'm so happy is getting bigger and bigger every week. I'm so excited. My bottom line has been greatly saved by this. So next, I'm going to show you how to infuse your forthcoming batch with delicious flavor. So now we are ready to brew our new kombucha batch, and I decided that I wanted to make a blueberry, sage, green mint tea kombucha. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take our tea bags out. I've tried leaving the tea bags in, like loose tea. It just creates a mess. The mother gets all tea all inside of her. It's really disgusting. It's just hectic. So I would not recommend that. Once your tea is cool, just take the tea bags out, toss them. They're no good to us anymore. And so then you want to add all of your ingredients. So I have fresh wild blueberries, organic of course, and then sage. I'm gonna leave my sage on the stems just for easy removal in 7 days. And in every kombucha batch, you wanna make sure that you leave some of the previous batch and put it into the new one, because this is called the starter. This is what's gonna help everything just start the process. If you decide that you don't wanna use starter, some people say that it can be a little bit bitter, their kombucha, if they do it with starter. You can do it without, but it's gonna take you about 10 to 14 days to ferment as opposed to the 7. So choice is yours. If you have time and tons of kombucha, I mean, what's the rush? So I'm just going to infuse it like that, and then I'm just going to pour it back in my kombucha jug. It's never very tidy when I do things. And then Bob's your uncle. You'll notice that the mother kind of floats around as she's just adjusting to the new batch of kombucha. She will rise to the top. That's just how it works. So don't be nervous. And initially when you start making kombucha, you're going to be checking it every single hour just because you're so excited and you want to make sure that your mother and your baby are healthy. And if you have clean hands and you just go through the process in a really clean fashion, sanitary is the key here, then you should be fine. So then what you want to do is you want to just cover it with something that is breathable. This is a breathable cloth. It has little holes in it. You can use paper towel, but single pieces of paper towel. So you take the paper towel, then you split the piece, and then that's what you use to cover it. And I just cover mine like that, and I tie it up just like so. And boom. See you in 7 days, right? And it's just that easy. Once you get a kombucha SCOBY, which is the live bacterial culture, then this is all you have to do once every 7 days, and you'll have kombucha coming out of your wazoo. Trust me, it's amazing. So I'm Bianca from the Vitality Guide for Women, showing you how to be a kombucha master in your very own home and save money while you do it. And I just want to thank you for watching my very first video of 2013, and I will see you again very, very soon. Bye!